'Tis the season.
Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome to DreamWorks Switch to Life, and for today's video, we're going to be reviewing Trolls Holiday in Harmony, the second holiday special in the Trolls franchise. This will also be the final thing that I'm going to review from the Trolls franchise before Trolls Band Together releases in theaters on November 17th, which is next week. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for those of you who are not aware, there are actually two Trolls Holiday specials, Trolls Holiday streaming on Netflix, and Trolls Holiday in Harmony streaming on Hulu. And the thing is, I think that Trolls Holiday in Harmony is better than the original. Granted, the original, it was trying to deliver a completely different message, as this one is more about getting the perfect gift for the perfect someone, while the original was about don't get caught up in the holiday stuff that you forget why you're even celebrating in the first place. Along with this, the weirdness of the original holiday special kind of ruined the overall vibe, but this one is actually very good. One of the best things about this special is that it's never really feels too weird, because that was a big critique I had with the second movie, but this one, it's actually dialed down the weirdness to the point where it still feels like a Trolls movie, but it's actually plausible at this point. There's also some great music included in this special. You get the iconic Christmas music in the background, but you also get some brand new, really great music, including but not limited to Along with this, the animation is really great in this short film. Not only the usual computer animation, but there's also a scene where Tiny Diamond experiences a vision, and that plays with the animation so well that it just blows my mind. Along with this, the voice acting for this short film was spot on, mainly due to the fact that they hired most of the original cast from Trolls World Tour and some cast members from Trollstopia to portray the new characters who were introduced in Trollstopia, which is probably one of the best things about this short film. It actually made Trollstopia officially canon, and with it, the original TV show, Trolls The Beat Goes On. And in terms of making this the perfect holiday special, this is actually really great because it actually feels like a Christmas special, unlike the original, which didn't really feel like anything. It was just a celebration of holidays in general. This one, definitely Christmas vibes, which is really great. Now, of course, we're about to dive into spoilers because there are a couple of flaws I wanted to discuss. We'll get into those later. But the basic overall plot of this is as follows. So, Poppy and Branch go on a balloon ride where they hand out a bunch of letters/invitations to everybody. Inside those letters is a special secret Santa name where basically whoever's name you get a gift for. And of course, in usual holiday fashion, Poppy and Branch end up getting each other. Which is really sweet because they're actually a couple now as of the ending of Trolls World Tour, which, according to the timeline, was months ago. So, they're dating. So, Branch is actually freaking out because of two major reasons. First, Poppy is the ultimate gift giver. She knows exactly what to get people and inspire people what they should get other people.
The gift master, the giftinator.
But what do I get a worm?
Get him a hat. He lost his old one. See? I'm full of giftspiration, and there's plenty to go around.
However, since the two are actually dating, it's even worse because
If I go too small, I'll disappoint her. If I go too big, I'll freak her out.
there's also another story going on where Tiny Diamond gets his dad as a secret gift, so he knows he wants to give him a wrap. But unfortunately, he doesn't know how to rhyme diamond with anything. Which makes sense because I don't think diamond actually has a legitimate rhyme. So, Tiny Diamond goes on an adventure to find a rhyme that rhymes with diamond, and in the end, he realizes that it's not about trying to find a word for diamond, it's about just trying to find a different rhyme altogether, one that's actually easier. I really loved this arc, but at the same time, I felt like it didn't get enough screen time at the end because we never got to hear Tiny sing his song to his daddy, and also it kept pulling away from the main story, just like I'm doing now. So why don't we go back? So Poppy is not really concerned at all with getting a gift for Branch, even though she really should be, because, well, at the end, it's revealed she didn't get him anything because she has no idea what to get the perfect guy.
Well, that sucks.
Which is something that is really bad because even the audience believed she had everything covered, which was a bit of a plot twist in and of itself. So honestly, her emotions of caring don't show through enough, whereas Branch's show off too much because he's concerned with getting Poppy the perfect gift because, you know, she's the perfect gift giver. And so he decides to come up with something that will give her more free time because she's busy with a lot of things. Not only does she want to be there for all of her friends, including Branch, but she also has to take care of her queenly duties, which of course included putting together this pageant, which meant that Poppy just combined the two activities of a picnic with Branch and handing out invitations. So, you know, less romantic. So Branch decided that Poppy needs more time, and the best way to do that is to build machines that can do her jobs for her, including getting her hair done, which I believe was a great gift, but then he overachieved and tried to add scrapbooking and smoothie making functions, which caused the machine to overload and explode. Literally. So, being the overachiever that he wasn't able to get her the perfect gift and instead had to scramble together to get her a shoddy scrapbook, which, if you ask me, was actually very heartwarming because Branch is definitely against scrapbooking. But the fact that Queen Poppy realized that Branch scrapbooked his hardest to get her a gift was the most romantic gesture only Branch could ever make. And it was really sweet. Which actually makes it all the worse that Poppy didn't get him anything except company. But hey, at least eventually they finally managed to go on that balloon ride. I just loved this story because it was really amazing to see the development of Poppy and Branch's relationship, or Broppy, if you will. Particularly Branch, because in the beginning, he was definitely not really caring about most anything, and now he's pouring his heart and soul into Poppy, which is really amazing, and I just loved how this special shows off his character development from start of the franchise to now, which, just so you know, this is almost, kind of, not really, the last installment in the franchise. As of right now, anyway, because, well, it takes place in between certain seasons of Trollstopia. I don't know which seasons off the top of my head, but it also feels great because you can just put it at the end of Trollstopia and it would still make sense. Unlike Trolls Band Together, which was actually a prequel to Trollstopia and is meant to take place a month after Trolls World Tour, whereas Trollstopia is meant to take place over the course of a year after Trolls World Tour. So, you know, Band Together is a prequel. Which kind of makes it disappointing that Brozone and Viva don't appear at all in this short. Neither does King Peppy, by the way. But again, we can't really blame the short for that. It's not like they knew Brozone was going to be a thing when they were making this. So yeah, in essence, this was the perfect Trolls holiday special because, well, it got the humor right, the animation was right, not to mention great music and voice acting, but of course, what it really cares about is the story. And it's great that we have a heartwarming relationship between Poppy and Branch, and we see the character development between the two, not to mention that it has an overall great message that usually is associated with holiday specials. So, you know, there's that. And it's just really great. There's nothing wrong with this. It doesn't feel short or dragged out. It's perfect. So, is it the best thing to happen to the franchise ever? No, actually, it's one of the worst, but again, it's perfect at what it's trying to do. Be a holiday special, not a movie. Anyway, that's it for today's video. What did you guys think of the holiday special? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and are you excited for Trolls Band Together when it finally releases next week? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure that you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all DreamWorks content, and I'll see you all in my next video. Until then, bye-bye.
Contemplating his existence, Monsieur Dinkus clings to the solace of his trusty hand. Zutaloa.
Here you go, little dude.
Merci.